But when you talk about being an industry kid, do you also feel that people tend to overlook the kind of internal struggles that you've had? People who have had that conversation with you know what you have been through at different stages of life, and most of it is internal. I will not call it a struggle, like, but it is
Yeah,
an
it's a
internal
journey.
battle that you've had. Yeah,
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 it's highs and lows, and we all have it. Naya, you have your own, I have my own. Your neighbors will have it. Everybody has it. See, my journey doesn't involve the financial highs and lows that most of our country
yeah,
has to go through. So I'm privileged in that sense. I've gone through personal anguish. I've gone through personal trauma. I've gone through personal upheavals. Whether it is losing a parent, whether it is my weight, whether it is success, failure, whether it is being trolled for being a person that has conducted himself in a certain way. These are
yeah,
personal beats. But growing up as a kid, I had to go through a separation of parents, which today doesn't seem like a big deal to most city kids, because there is social media and everything is out there, and we are very aware of the Western civilization. At that point, it was very hard because my father was a high profile man making one of the biggest films, and the woman he chose to be with was the biggest superstar India has seen. I
yeah,
mean, if you combine perhaps all the stardom of all the young actors today, you would have her star status. So it was very very high profile. To be asked by kids, your best friends in school, how does it feel having a new mom? It's not easy. So it makes you go into a shell. You become more vulnerable about things. Um, Again, this is not to create sympathy or a sad story. This is the reality that
you've
happened.
never been that person. Yeah,
So yeah, I fought through it. अब क्या आप लोग पूछते हो और मुझे लगता है मैं नहीं बोलूंगा तो ऐसा लगता है मैं खड़ूस हूं, तो अब मैं जवाब दे देता हूँ. तो मैं ज्यादा बोल जाता हूँ because I want people to know कि this is the reality. ये हुआ था.
yeah,
I am not complaining. We have accepted, adapted today. Janvi, Khushi, and Anshula and I exist together, and that is life as a journey. That is the struggle and the up and down that you talk about. But yeah, I have had my share. But it's got nothing to do with being in the industry outside. Um, what I do love about being in the industry is I think I found my escapism through being on a film set with my father. I found escapism loving cinema and watching movies because it was a way of staying close to my family and my father. I held on to that relationship with my father by being a film lover, and then eventually I
yeah.
grew into being an actual film lover. And I found myself, so in adversity also, you manage to find what you want in life. And that's why I have this tattoo. It says from adversity to the stars. It's a Latin saying. And that is what it is. जो तुम्हें मिलता है, उससे कुछ ना कुछ बनाओ तो फायदा ना. You're dealt a bad set of cards, but you still have to play the game now. So I don't like moping and sulking and cribbing about it. And I've had a tough life. But I've had a privileged upbringing, but I've had a tough life. But that I don't know how if that makes sense to people who hear
No,
that they hear it.
absolutely.